Let's catch some fishes. All right, but best we'll get there, huh? All right. Very first cast. Let's see what happens. All right. We're just going to fish this drop shot really slow. Really slow. No reason not to. It's cold. It's windy. Wind's dropped from yesterday, but it's still cold. It's windy. And it's been raining on and off today. So we'll see how the fish react. We just got here. We've been here less than a minute. So we'll see what we can catch. But with the weather being the way it is today, I don't know. Hey, Anthony, welcome in. Good to see you, brother. I figured I haven't been live for a little while, so I might as well come over and see if we can get a fish to come out and play. Even though, I mean, as you guys can see, it's cold and shitty and windy, and I'm wearing freaking pants and a hoodie and a beanie. It's so freaking cold out here. It's been like in the 80s, and all of a sudden today it's like 50. The high today is supposed to be 52. So we're just going to fish this drop shot real slow. I brought a couple other drop shot worms with me. I don't bring a lot when I come fish over here. So we're gonna see what happens. This place gets hammered, absolutely hammered. I think like every kid in town that owns a fishing rod fishes here, adults as well. So for this little 6-acre spot, it gets absolutely annihilated. But we'll see what we can pull out today. Got my shameless plug here. Monster Zero Sugar actually tastes better than the regular OG green monsters. So we'll see what we can get today. But with the weather, I don't expect much, but I know for a fact I'll get something. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit and fish. And with the wind and the cold, it doesn't look that bad on camera, but I'll tell you what, it's hard to cast. I made my first cast at about a 45 to my right, and it landed about 45 to my left. So, but we'll see how it works out. We'll see what we can get. Oh, nope, missed it. These fish will chase, but not smash the baits. Hey, what's going on? It's funny. There's one other guy over here fishing. He's a local. He just showed up. So there's 2 people out here now. But we should. This pond is warm. It's fed from a natural hot spring. So on the surface, this pond's about 65. It's only about 10, 12 feet deep at the deepest point. So it stays fairly warm all year. So we should do okay with the water being warm, cloudy, windy, a little bit of rain coming through here and there. This place should do okay. I'm going to switch up this drop shot worm. I've been throwing, see if we can get a good, clear picture of the color I've been throwing here. It's like a margarita mutilator, but not really. It's a 3-color gray. I'm not even going to say margarita mutilator. It's not even close. This is like a pink back with a light chartreuse center and like a blue-gray bottom to it. This thing was crushing it for me yesterday, but I brought some other stuff, so we're gonna switch it up. I'm gonna fish drop shot most of the day. I did bring, some spinners and other things. But drop shot, I got a couple yesterday on spinners. I wasn't live. I came over here more to just kind of hang out and fish and try to get a couple little videos. But I brought some different stuff today that we're gonna try. So I think the first thing I'm gonna go for is the actual margarita mutilator. We'll see how that works. Throw that on the drop shot here and see what happens. And I do have some Orange Crush, and yeah, I'm fishing while it's raining. It's been raining on and off here all day. Not hard, not a lot, just enough to like screw up the windshield of your car. But I'll fish. I don't care. It's been so bad that you ever fish Marietta? No. Um, the weather's been so bad, the wind and the rain and all that lately, or not the rain, but the wind has been so bad that it's not even worth making the drive down to my home lake. So, um, you know, would you fish when it's downpouring? Yeah, absolutely. The fish don't care about water. A little water's never hurt a fish. But no, I never fish up. Well, I mean, I fished Diamond Valley a few times. That's close to Marietta, but not. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We're already getting tapped. We threw that little 4-inch margarita mutilator out, and it's already getting whacked. There we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. That was quick. That was quick. All right. Decent little bass. Good looking little guy. There we go. Give him his 15 minutes of fame right there. Hey. All right. Nice little bass already. That was quick. Heck yeah. There we go. Let's he's tiny, he's maybe a pound, but we'll send him home. All right. Somebody want to add that to the account? Type .ac largemouth bass, and Nightbot will pick up the thing and add that one to the fish count. I mean, that thing wasn't in the water for. You haven't caught a bass in years, man. You got to get out and get yourself a couple. I think bass are one of the funnest fish to catch. Anthony, will you do me a favor and add that to the catch count? .ac largemouth bass. We're just gonna do what we've been doing. Just fish it slow. That margarita mutilator. I don't think they've seen that color here, so he was all willing to hit that. Hey, Rod, welcome in. Rod, you just got here. Will you add a largemouth to the count? One largemouth bass. Rod knows how to do it. Rod freaking is the master of Nightbot. So we've been here, 9 minutes? We've already got one fish. We're throwing a margarita mutilator on a drop shot. And we got Fernando's over here somewhere fishing. Oh, he's over there on the corner. All right, guys. What's the prediction today? We got 6 out of here yesterday. What's the prediction? Do we beat that today, or do we or do we come short of that 6? Oh, really? That's weird, huh? Why won't it add the one bass? Okay. Elsinore sucks butt. I will agree with you there. Elsinore sucks butt. We're bass fishing. Carp, England. I assume you were in England. But yeah, I'm down here in San Diego. I don't fish north very often. If you're up Marietta area, check out let's see what's up there. Dixon is up there in Escondido, which is a short drive south of you. Obviously ocean. Your biggest is 23-pound carp. Nice. There's some decent spots up there. I'd tell you to use FishBrain, the FishBrain app. But the one thing I found out here is that FishBrain app, most of the guys are full of shit and liars. They'll tell you they're, this certain lake when for a fact by looking at the photos of where they're not at a certain place. But Google Earth as well. Just start playing around with Google Earth and you'll find ponds and creeks and streams and all that. So 11-pound bass, that's a nice bass. Yeah, Dixon is Dixon is probably it's in Escondido, which is from Marietta, probably a 35-40 minute drive down the 15. Dixon is where Dottie was caught. Hey, Heather with the channel subscription. Appreciate you. Cinco de Mayo, are you celebrating? I am not. I'm celebrating by sitting here catching fish. And as you guys can probably see, since I made that last cast, I have not turned the reel handle one time on this drop shot. I'm going to have to in a minute because I'm getting slack in the line. But I'm just it's hard to see. I didn't bring my big tripod, but I'm just very small movement because the wind is already pushing that drop shot around a little bit. Anyway, in South Africa, there's a couple people that hang out in the live stream. Oh, excuse me, in the live streams from South Africa. But I'm not 100% sure who. All right, we're gonna move this a little bit. I'm gonna recast in a little bit of a different direction. The wind's calming down a little bit. I was straight out in front of us. And this is only, like I said, this is only 10 feet, 12 feet deep. It's the deepest spot. So, and then straight out in front of us, there's kind of a little hump. So the bass will hang out on the sides of that hump where it goes from deep to shallow. But yeah, Smoku, or Smoku, however, I don't want to butcher your name of pronouncing it, but yeah, there's some lakes up in North County, San Diego that you can hit. Dixon. Dixon they stock trout. They are a massive bass lake. It's a small lake, but when I say massive bass lake, that's where Dottie was. And everybody knows the story of Dottie the bass. She was 25 pounds when she was caught, but she was foul hooked, so she didn't count. But, Dottie's offspring are in that lake. There's Lake Hemet. I'm not sure what lakes are in Temecula or Marietta. The only ones I really know up in that area is Diamond Valley. which is massive, but it's a lake that will definitely humble you. Their rental boats are expensive. Wednesdays at Diamond Valley is half price, and it's still $120. But there's bass, cat, striper. That's a great fishery. Yeah, Diamond Valley's huge. So yeah, it's about 45 minutes away from So Dixon, I don't believe you need a fishing license there either. I think you just need their lake permit. But don't take my word for it. Verify that before you go. But Dixon is a great bass lake. It's about, for me, it's about an hour and a half drive north. Northeast. But I need to get up there. I really want to get up there. But yeah, if you just Google lakes near Hemet or where to fish near, or not Hemet, Murrieta, you'll come up with some stuff. But some of the lakes down here in San Diego produce huge. But you're kind of in that weird spot where you got San Diego south of you with all of our lakes, and then you got LA to the east of you, and then a little bit, or west, and then a little bit to the north, you got some great spots as well. So, but I'm a San Diego boy, so I fish the lakes out here. Once this weather calms down, I need to get my boat out and get the boat on the lake and make sure everything's good. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just not even launch it. I'm going to back it in on the trailer, keep it strapped to the trailer, and put the motor under a load and see what happens. But once that's done, we'll be hitting a bunch of different lakes around here. San Vicente right now is they've lowered it. It's low. It's a big lake, a lot of pressure on that lake. El Cap is so low I can't even launch the boat. But I want to do a thing. I want to go to Lake Murray here in San Diego and fish nothing but Crappy Man baits, because Crappy Man fishes. Oh, there we go. Fish on, guys. Fish on. Oh, fish off. He was on, then he's off. He was a decent one too. I didn't get a good hook set on him. But we know they're out there. We know they're out there. Dang it. So I know exactly where they're sitting now, because the drop shot weight told me. They're on the outside edge of the weed line. So let's see what happened here. He just didn't get a good bite on it. All right. So we're just gonna get that back out there. And you guys see, I was not really moving. I'm pretty much dead sticking these drop shots right now. Just sitting, being patient, Every once in a while, you get a little twitch of the drop shot because that worm moving a little bit. And I think I'd turned the reel like twice, and that was it. All right, what happened? Chat got quiet, you guys. Smash that thumbs up, guys. You got 25 fine people hanging out. Appreciate you guys. Okay, there's that weed line. So the bass are sitting right along that weed line. Don't forget, don't be afraid to chat, you guys. Talk to each other, talk to me, talk to the wall. It don't matter. But the more chats we get while the stream's going, the better it is for the YouTube metrics to push the live stream out, which I haven't been live in like 2 weeks because of the weather. So it's been it's been killing me not to come out and fish a lot. So I have come and fished the pond a few times, but that's as high as this tripod goes. Dang it. It's just been, with the weather, it's just been kind of brutal. So, but we'll get some fish. We'll get some more fish. It's only noon, so we got like 7 hours till the sun goes down. I don't know if I'm gonna fish that whole 7 hours here, but we'll at least get a couple more. We've already got one. We've been here 20 minutes. We already got one, and we just missed one. So we're right into that weed line right now. So those bass are sitting right in those weeds, just waiting. Perfect little ambush spot for them over there. So we got options of bait with us too. I brought a little crankbait. I brought a chatterbait. I have a bunch of drop shot worms. I got a couple flukes with me. So we have options. We may, in a little while here, switch it up and throw a spinner or something. But we'll see. I brought some mice tails. I brought some of these little mice tails. I kind of want to throw in a drop shot over here too at some point, because I don't think they've ever seen one of those in here. I mean, they're trout baits, so who throws trout baits where there's no trout? Me. That's who. I will throw trout baits where there's no trout, because why not? It's a bait the fish are not used to seeing. They've probably seen every worm, every crankbait, every jig, every spinner, every chatter, swim baits, you name it. These fish have seen it. This place is only like 6.5, 7 acres. So, like I said, this place gets pressured like crazy. So, hey, Zilla, welcome in. You're new. Well, make sure to smash that thumbs up and that subscribe button. We got some cool stuff coming up this summer on the channel. And then I already got my deer tags. So deer season, we'll be out deer hunting again for deer season. I actually got a rifle tag this year too. So normally I only hunt bow. I only hunt archery, but I decided to get a rifle tag and make it interesting. So I have one archery tag and one rifle tag this year, which that's going to be pretty fun. And the rifle hunt, we're going to do that. We're not going to try to get 100 yards. We're trying for a 500 plus yard shot this year. So right now we're fishing for bass. This pond only holds tilapia, bluegill, bass, and channel cat. That's the only 4 species in here. So I didn't bring anything for the catfish. Otherwise, I'd try to catch all 4 species. But next time we come over here, we'll do that. We'll go for all 4. As you guys can see, I'm just working this drop shot real slow. You want to see a channel cat? Well, make sure you're subscribed, and next time I come over here, I will bring bait for the channel cats, and we'll get us a nice, decent sized channel out of here. Biggest one I've caught out of here is about 15 pounds. So, yeah, nah. I will be shooting 30-06 this year for the deer. There's a possibility that, depending on where I rifle hunt, I may take the 300 Win Mag a couple of days just to see if I can get, I'd love to get 1,000-yard shot on a deer, but that's the planets and the stars have to align perfect for that. So how you been, Yana? I haven't seen you for a while. Actually, I haven't seen a lot of people for a while. First off, I haven't been live a lot because of the weather. But, Come on. We need one more fish, like in the next couple seconds here. Man, YouTube took away my little target goal and my little super chat and my gem goal at the bottom, and then replaced it with some stupid like video game thing. The little target goal thing was fun to play with. The video game thing, not so much. All right. Look at that. I casted a 45 to my right, and it freaking landed straight in front of me. I brought some heavier drop shot weights. I might tie one of those on to kind of help me cast a little bit in the wind here. Man, the wind doesn't show up as well on camera as it really is blowing, but it's blowing pretty good over here. I'm sure the mic is probably cutting out the wind, a lot of it in wind noise, but the bushes and trees and all that are over here is they're making a lot of noise in the wind. Oh, that sucks to hear, man. Hey, Fun Mix, how you doing? Yeah, that 300 Win Mag is definitely capable of reaching out and touching a deer at 1,000, but you know, there's not a lot of spots where I can get 1,000-yard shot out here. So far today, we got one bass. We've been here about 20 minutes. We got a bass. We missed one other one. So 1.5 bass. But we're fighting the wind. It's overcast and it's clearing up a little bit as of right now, but we're supposed to get a little more rain coming through. So the weather's been crap the last few weeks. But we'll get another one here in a little bit. We'll get another one. We're just fishing this drop shot real slow in the wind. Oh, yeah. Well, the wind's blowing sustained. It's probably 15, but we've been having gusts today up over 40. So it's, the wind knocked over, there's a couple trash cans over here, and the wind has actually knocked over one of the trash cans. What I've got here, I'm using 30-pound braid. I'm fishing straight. I don't know if you can see it on camera on the reel, if it'll show up or not. Not really. Straight 30-pound Sufix Advanced. But where I normally fish, no. Spider wire, no. I used to use spider wire, but seems like their quality kind of went down. So for a while there, I was fishing the Power Pro, which I still love Power Pro for saltwater, but in freshwater, it's not that great with the rock piles and the brush piles and all the stuff your line's dragging across. The Power Pro tends to fray too much. For saltwater, it's fun. You can't beat it for saltwater. Um, out for the tuna and all that, you can't beat the Power Pro. But the Sufix so far, I have noticed that the Sufix holds up a lot better in the freshwater environment. J-Mac, we are fishing bass. And hopefully we'll get one here in the next little bit. We already got one, well, 1.5. But I missed the one, I just didn't get a good hook set on him and he spit. But we'll get more. We'll get more. We're in my backyard basically. This pond is a minute. I can walk here in 1 minute door to door from my house. So, but what I was saying was the wind has been so bad that no, we're drop shotting Margarita Mutilator 4-inch worm right now. The wind when I first got over here, there's trash cans over here because there's like a little like tiki hut that's over here in the corner. There's it's a cool little spot in the neighborhood, and the trash cans over in that tiki hut got blown over, and there was trash just everywhere. So I spent like 20 minutes picking up trash before I even started fishing. Now I've kind of sped up my fishing, but what I'm going to do real quick, you guys, I'm going to tie on a heavier weight because I want to be able to get out a little farther. So we're going to add some weight to this drop shot and get that thing out there a little bit. And oh, look at this one. This one's nice and heavy. All right. So yeah, we'll be able to get out a little farther and get to the actual deeper parts of the pond here with this weight that I'm going to tie on. And then at some point today, I'm tempted to try to tie on a double drop shot. So let's see what happens here. Let me tie this on. I'm losing a little bit of length of my drop shot by cutting that weight off and tying it back on, but it shouldn't really matter much in a shallow pond. If I can get this dang knot to tie here. All right. Get through there. There we go. That's one thing with trying to tie a knot and not lose a bunch of line when you're on the drop shot is trying to use a little bit of line. I'm using right now just a little 4-inch Margarita Mutilator. Oh, with a way heavier weight. Okay, this thing, I'm sitting down, so this, I won't be able to get that massive cast that I want, but I'll be able to get a good cast. Oh yeah, wow, that went. So I cast that to my right and went way to the left with the wind. So let me get that back in here because I want it to blow. I mean, this way it's going to slow it down a lot with the current, but I want this thing to just kind of move with the current to make it kind of. There we go. There we go. If you can get when you're fishing the wind like this, if you can get your baits to just kind of ride with the current. I've been here, John. I've been here 30 minutes, and I've landed one and missed one. Temperature is about 50 degrees. Water temperature is about 65. So this is fed from a hot spring. So the water comes out of the ground about 90. By the time it gets over to this pond, it's just high 60s. So, and it stays pretty warm most of the year. And then obviously summertime, when it's 115, 118 degrees out here, this thing gets, bathwater warm. But it stays a nice warm water all year. So you can actually catch some decent bass out of here in, December, January when everything else is super cold and shut down, the bass here are, still comfortable and still roaming around. So we'll get more today. It's just a matter of being patient. We've already got 1.5. So, oh, there we go. Fish on. All right, guys. Oh man, he came off. I gotta check this hook. Damn it. That's the second one I've freaking had spit on the drop shot.
Yeah, you can't miss the drop shot.
Apparently I can. Hook sharp, everything's good. I don't know. You got anything yet or no? No?
Got here. How long you been here?
30 minutes?
Yeah, I worked with something.
30, yeah, like 30, 40 minutes.
I'm not used to fishing like this hour, so I'm like a little weary about it.
Yeah.
I usually come at 5, huh?
Come later evening bite? Yeah.
I catch 1 or 2 at least, you know?
Yeah.
Keeps me coming back.
Right? I was over here yesterday. I got 6.
Really?
Yeah.
What time?
About the same time.
Right now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I got
What?
one was probably 2.5. The rest were, average for here. But yeah. Well, I mean, it takes a minute to walk here from the house, So I got the 2. I need to get down there, but it's just so shitty with the weather right now, the wind, that it's not worth taking the boat out.
You came out right like at this time.
Oh, I'm always out here. What's that?
Do they like the rain?
It helps a little bit.
Yeah.
This is what I got them on yesterday.
Okay.
So a little spinner, a little bluegill pattern, and then obviously the drop shot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, drop shot never fails.
Never. So the crankbaits, the little crankbaits here, work well.
I got a little crankbait. I got it yesterday, so let me show you.
Hey, fat cat, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. So yeah, I mean, like all I carry is this little box,
I've lost. To tell you the truth, bro, I've lost a lot of fucking bait here the last couple days.
Really?
Yeah.
My
rigs are fucking if I'm tying wrong, if I think it's my fucking my string, I don't know, bro, but I've lost a lot of.
Really?
2, 3 spinner baits.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever lost a bait in here.
Really?
Yeah.
I got this one yesterday, so I'm gonna use it today.
Oh, that'll work. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, that'll work in here. Yeah.
So
Yeah. I would throw that if I were you. I would throw that from like that rock.
The tree, right?
Yeah, like hit that whole shoreline right there from like the kayak over to the canoe and then into the freaking little channel between the tulies.
Funny, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, because the weed lines pretty much, I figure, run this way. So if you can get that like down between the weed lines, you should be good to go on that little crank. And just slow roll it.
Yeah. Jerk it, let it sit, jerk it, let it sit, jerk it, let it sit,
Just straight, don't even jerk it. Just straight, small, slow reel.
Okay.
Hey, speaking of reel, welcome in, reel. Good to see you. Yeah, but drop shot here yesterday is what I got most of everything on. Yeah. And I was throwing, what was I throwing yesterday? Oh, I was throwing this thing. This deal, this is this color right here was killing them yesterday. So.
Yeah, I got the, is that a Robo?
Yeah. Yeah.
I got the brown and green under,
Oh, the Aaron's Magic. Yeah.
That one works pretty good.
Yeah. Those work well. What else?
I was throwing a Carolina setup.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
I thought it was a drop shot, bro.
Nah.
To be honest, yeah, I thought it was a drop shot, but I had a friend Well, he's a friend of mine now. He came out here fish. His name's Daniel. He just moved into the neighborhood. And, said, yeah, man, this is a Carolina setup.
Yeah, Carolina rig. Yeah,
Yeah, he's all, let me hook you up with a drop shot. It's totally different, man.
yeah,
You
yeah,
have to have a lead on it and stuff, and
yeah,
yeah, that's crazy.
yeah. The Carolina rig's good for like creature baits and Senkos and things like that. Drop shot works really good for the
So
robos.
the Robo's not a Senko, huh? I
No,
didn't know that, bro. Like,
yeah.
I'm used to
Do I have?
I'm used to fishing seawater, you know.
Yeah.
So
Hey, small bass. Yeah. See, here's that's a Senko, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obviously.
Senko's
Um,
good for Texas rig, right?
Texas rig, Carolina rig, wacky rig, freaking all of the above.
Yeah,
And then you got your, you know,
the Robo.
those are all robo worms.
Yeah, I got a
So
bunch of Robos too.
yeah.
I got a bunch of Robos, and then I got trailers for the spinner bait.
Okay. Yeah.
White trailers, you know,
Yeah.
little white trailers with um, a swim bait.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The little paddle tails.
yeah,
They work good on the swim baits. Shatter baits work pretty good out here too.
really,
Yeah.
they rattle, right?
Yeah.
The little.
No, right here.
I saw them. I looked at them yesterday, but I was like, I don't know. I was in El Cajon yesterday, so I went to a Big Five. You know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, these little dudes.
Okay.
They got the little blade on them. It's like a jig with a blade on it.
Yeah.
But man, these things freaking move some water.
Yeah, that's what I got on right now. So you see what's up. My bud said, just like you said, they're right by the bubbler.
Yeah.
They're right by the bubbler.
Yeah.
So,
that and like they're on the edge of the weed lines.
all right, Chris, thank you.
Yeah, no worries, man. All right, let's move this bait again. I want to get this thing out there onto that hump because there is a hump out here. Ooh, I almost hit a bird. There's a hump out here that brings up from about 4 feet and then ends up like 8 to 10 feet at the bottom of the hump. So these bass have been sitting by that hump lately. But we'll see. We'll get another one. I already missed 2. I don't know how I missed 2 freaking bass. I guess I just wasn't violent with my hook set. Oh, there we go. I just got whacked. All right, is that bass number 2 coming up? Come on. He tapped it, but he didn't take it. I really want to catch one of the bigger bass out of here. There's some 8 and 10 pound bass in this pond. It's just a matter of they're so pressured that it's hard to get the bigger ones. The little guys, you can get them all day long. But some of these bigger bass, they're smart. They're real smart. But I mean, they've seen every bait on the planet out here in this pond, so they really know what's going on here. And it's funny when the wind's not blowing, you don't have the ripples on the pond, and it's nice glass conditions. It's so clear, you can see fish just cruising. I think in a minute here, we're gonna switch up colors on our drop shot. I still have I forget what the color's called that I got, but I got the red 7-inch red craw and another color with me. Hey, SWC, welcome in, brother. We're fishing some pretty bad winds today. I missed more fish than I landed today. I think it's time for the 7-inch red cross straight tail on the drop shot. I think it's time to switch up the freaking color. I'll give this one more cast after that, and we're going to switch up because I've got hit on this 3 times. I missed 2 of them. So maybe it's time to switch up, get a new color, something for him that's different to look at. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I stick with drop shot, or should I throw something different on? I've got a crankbait. I've got a chatter. I've got a couple spinners with me. I got a fluke. I got a couple options. But it seems like the dead stick technique with the drop shot's been working pretty well. Just every once in a while, little tiny twitches. I haven't even really moved the reel handle yet. Damn. Like a good fluke. Oh, there we go. I like fish on. Fish on. Littler guy, but he's on. He's pissed. He's decent. Just maybe a pound. All right. Come here, bud. He's decent. All right. Another little decent bass. Go home, buddy. Go tell your grandpa we're here. All right. So you want to add that? Just type dot AC largemouth bass, and that'll put it into the catch count. I was going to change that color on that worm too right now. There you go. Appreciate your reel. Hey, we got Real Texas and Real Texas Boy. All right. 2 Texans in here. Heck yeah. All right. So we got 2 so far, 45 minutes. So let's see if we can get a 3 an hour average, huh? Get one more. I missed 2. So we should have 4 fish on the board, but I shit the bed on my hook set on a couple of them. All right. So you're cleaning up the aviary. What kind of birds you got in there? I want to get a couple. I want a pheasant. I want a couple different pheasants and a couple quail. Hey, Nightbot. Yes, what Nightbot said, you guys. Remember, we have channel memberships available. And we do, unlike a lot of other channels, we do actually do member giveaways on occasion. And you never know when I'm going to feel like just giving away something. Okay, Real Midwest, welcome in. All kinds of small parrots and finches. And some you have no clue. That's hilarious. Nice. Parrots live for freaking ever, man. I used to want an African gray. Hey, Izzy with the channel subscription. Appreciate you. Guys, we're trying. Our goal was to get up to 2,000 by the end of April. In the last few days of April, the weather was just shit, so we didn't go live. But we're still trying. Where we are, Cinco de Mayo, and we didn't hit our April goal, but we'll just transfer that over. A lot of reels in here. Where's Rod? Right? Rod was here a little while ago. Rod is most likely in the middle of his work day, so he's probably dealing with work stuff. But all right. I brought my little tiny tripod with me. I should have brought my bigger one, but I don't want to carry all that stuff around. My little tripod only goes up like 7 inches, so this is as high as I can get the phone. But cool view, right? The back, we'll be here. I'll be here till my battery dies. The wife's working overtime today, so she gets to work from home, but that means that because she's working from home and I got to be quiet if I'm at the house, and I have a hard time being quiet when I'm at the house because, I like to be doing stuff when I'm at the house. Yeah, right. Small bass and small water charters. Two smalls, two reels. Now we need 2 rods and what else? Oh man. So guys, little announcement here. There's a lake out here in San Diego, real Texas. You're gonna know it. It's called Barrett, and Barrett is only open from May to September, and you cannot take a boat in there. They have rental boats, and that's the only that and like float tubes and kayaks are the only thing allowed on the water. But you have to buy tickets to get in there through Ticketmaster. So tickets go on sale on the second Tuesday of the month, which is the 12th this month. Mrs. SoCal and I are going to be buying tickets to go fish Barrett in June because May is already sold out. So we're going to buy tickets to fish Barrett in June. And that's going to be a day where we're going to catch 50 to 100 fish per person per day. So be sure you're subscribed to the channel because once we get into that spot, man, it's going to be nonstop, just fish after fish after fish. It's one of those places where every time I fished it in the past, I take all my old shit and use that instead of like the new good stuff. And even your old like colors of worms or whatever that you've never caught fish on before, you're going to catch 5, 10, 15 fish on every color. All right, we're switching over, guys, to a different color here on this drop shot. Seen a guy keep a 7-pound bass. I mean, some people eat them. I won't, but to each his own. If he's going to eat it, then cool. If he's keeping it just to say he caught a 7-pound bass and is killing it, then I don't agree with that. But if we're going to eat it, hey, whatever. You see a lot of these guys that want to they get a big old freaking, their PB bass or whatever, and they want to take it to a taxidermist. It's funny because the taxidermist is just going to take a picture of your fish and throw it in the trash can. They don't want the fish. They want a photo. Because they're not actually using your fish. They're using an image of your fish to do their thing. All right. Let me rig this worm on here. Let's get her out there. This is what we're throwing now. Whoops. This is the, I believe it's called the Orange Crush. Orange and brown. Orange belly, brown top. We'll see how this does in this water. Oh, dang. That was a cast for being in the wind. All right. Cheech own. Hell yeah. Is that like chicharrones? Yeah, I can't wait to get out to Barrett, though, you guys. Even though I'll be on a shitty little rental boat, because, you can't take a private boat out there. It's still going to be one fun hell of a day. So that'll be a fun day. I'm not sure. It's going to be either a Wednesday or a Sunday. Now, most likely a Sunday that we'll be doing that because they're only open 3 days a week. What, 4 months a year? So no, there's no. So the way it works is, you buy your ticket through Ticketmaster, and you have to pick a time. They're open Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, but you have to pick your entry time. So I think they got 5, 7, and 9 a.m. that you can get in. And what you do is, there's a road that's like 4 miles long that goes down to the lake, and at the end of the road is gated. So you have to meet the actual lake staff at the gate. They open the gate and escort everybody in. And once you're in, you can't leave. Just the same way they have the entry times, they have exit times. So you can leave at like 10, noon, 2, and then closing. But you have to be escorted in and out of the lake by the lake staff. Hey, Earl, welcome in. Swear to God, drunk, not God, from Ireland. Welcome in from Ireland. But because of that, there's no way to scalp tickets. It's a really weird deal. Each ticket, they email you like a barcode, and you have to scan that barcode. Well, the lake staff scans that barcode. Tickets are I think it's $145 this year. Where am I today? I'm at my pond in my backyard. Plus, $145 for the ticket to get in, and then it's an extra $45 lake fee per person. So $145 plus, an extra $90 for me and Mrs. SoCal. It's barbless hooks only. Very strict, very, very strict rules there. Catch and release only. But you're going to catch, like I said, that's a spot where if you don't catch 50 fish in the day, you should just throw all your gear in the water before you leave and never fish again. Those fish will bite damn near anything out there. I've had some bright, like neon yellow Senkos that I bought at it's the Fred. It used to be the Fred Hall show. It's like your local, boat and tackle show at the local fairgrounds thing. Um, I bought these Senkos out of the dollar bin. They were 10-inch, freaking like bright fluorescent banana yellow Senkos with red and green flake in them. And I went through that entire pack of Senkos because they were getting torn up so bad. I threw those in other lakes and never even had a fish to look at it. Barrett's that place where, like, you take a kid that's never fished before, if you want your kids to get just absolutely, completely freaking addicted to fishing, you take them to Barrett. Because, the kid's going to fit, throw a night crawler on a bobber, and every time it hits the water, your kid's going to catch a fish. But it's one of those lakes where you're guaranteed, absolute guaranteed. Whereas any other lake you go to, you got a 50-50 shot. Either you're going to catch fish or you're not. Barrett, if you don't catch fish, it's time to quit. All right, come on, fishy. Today, Earl, we're targeting bass, largemouth. We've already got 2. We missed 2. So my goal today is at least 5. At least 5 fish today. Right now I'm fishing drop shot. I may switch it up in a little bit here and fish something different. I have these little mice tails, little trout baits that I want to tie on the drop shot and see if those do anything here. I don't think anybody's ever thrown a mice tail in here. So I might, I'll give this drop shot a couple minutes and then I'll throw the mice tail on and see if anything bites on that. I only got 2 colors of it with me. I got a pink and white and a chartreuse orange. But we'll see what happens with those. They may or may not work here. Who knows? With those, I got the opportunity to catch some of the bluegill and maybe the tilapia out here too, but who knows? The tilapia just got off beds within the last few days. So they're full on post spawn with the tilapia, which they're such cool looking fish. You see them in the grocery store and they're just gray. When they're alive, they're like every color under the rainbow. I think they look cooler than the trout. But they're a hard fish to catch. They don't chase baits. They don't, they're more of a vegetarian more of a vegetarian like filter type fish. They pick the freaking moss and stuff off the rocks. But we'll see what we can get. There's some big bass in this pond, so I want to get a nice big pond bass on here for you guys at least. I think we have the chance to do it. It's just a matter of getting the bait in the right spot. There is no carp in here, Sebastian. That's the tilapia. Yeah, they're really hard to catch. The only time I've ever caught a tilapia was in this pond, and I caught it on a little like 2-inch curly tail. But I spent like close to an hour and a half dropping that curly tail in its bed, and it finally got pissed off enough that it grabbed it. But that's the only tilapia I've ever caught in my life. They school up big. Okay. Hey, Danny, welcome in. Good to see you, brother. It's been a while. How you been? All right, come on, fishes. Yeah, the piss off method is the only way I caught one. Only way I caught them. And I'll tell you what, they're super cool looking fish. Now the bluegill over here, you can catch those on freaking rocks. Drop a rock in the water, tie a hook to it, and the bluegill will swarm it. I can't tell if I just got hit or if I just snagged the grass. That was more of a snag than anything. All right. Guys, we got 19 people hanging out and only 41 thumbs up. What's up with that, guys? Thumbs up. Don't be afraid to hit that thumbs up, you guys. The more thumbs ups and the more chats and the more gems and super chats and everything, all the little algorithm triggering things is what helps us get grow the channel. The more we grow the channel, the more members we end up with, and the more we can do member giveaways. It's been a little bit since I've done a giveaway. I might have to do one in the next couple live streams. I was planning on Thursdays actually supposed to be nice. I was going to take the boat out Thursday, and then a good buddy of mine called me up and asked me if I could help him out on a job that he's got to do. So I figured, you know, buddy of mine needs help. I'm going to help him out. So he's got an electrical job that he's got to get done. But and I'm nowhere near an electrician, but you know, I told him I'm more than happy to help you out doing stupid labor. So he's got a baby coming in June, so he's trying to bust out everything he can so that he can take a couple, 3-4 weeks off when the baby's born. It'll be his firstborn son. So winter's here. Bass bite goes dead. Yeah. Now, if you know how to fish bass in the cold water, you know, cold weather, shitty weather, you can get them, but they are tough. Winter bass is tough. All right. Let me get another cast out here in a different direction here. Yep, I was in the weeds. I'm just not sure if they're liking this color or not. All right. Everything's been going pretty much straight in front of me, so let me go kind of to my right. Oop, that was a bad cast. Well, not that bad, actually. All right. Should have brought my big tripod. David B. Welcome in. Tony. Welcome in, Tony. Pierre's here, too. Heck yeah. Everybody who's anybody's here today. Appreciate you guys. So, how's it going? The bite? We've got 2 so far. We've been here about an hour, and we've missed 2. So, can't complain, you know. Call it a 50% hookup ratio. Which I'm not going to complain about that. Guys, remember, smash that thumbs up. Grab your membership, because we're going to be doing some members giveaways here in the next couple of live streams. I got a couple things sitting around the house that I've been holding on to for specific reasons. So you never know when I'm going to decide to just randomly do a members giveaway. All right, I'm on the edge of that grass line, so we should be getting bit here pretty quick. Come on, fishes. It's been slow today. Yesterday, by this amount of time, I had like 4 fish already. It was funny. I was watching Rod fish while I was fishing, and he was getting skunked, and I was freaking slaying him over here. I had 6 fish in like an hour and a half. Today, we're at the hour and 10-minute mark, and I only got 2 landed. Might switch colors again. Go back to what I know was working yesterday. But I'm fishing this drop shot super slow too. Just because of the wind and the weather, and you know, they're not really chasing too much. So we got type dot caught, and it'll bring up the catch count. We've got 2 so far. Caught 2, missed 2. I kind of want to move to the other side, but I don't get cell signal over there. And I didn't bring the Starlink, so. Yeah, Rod was fishing yesterday, and King Kai was out there as well. He's another guy that lives, in Rod's neighborhood that does, live streams. And so they were both fishing the same area yesterday. That was a soft hit. You throwing drop shot?
Oh, Carolina.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to tie a fucking drop shot yet.
Oh, really? Oh, there we go, guys. We're getting hit. We're getting bit. But we were. I'll come back for it. There he goes. Little hit. About to get whacked, guys. He hit it and spit. Come on. Come on. Take the damn bait. I'm really tempted to cut this drop shot and tie on a double drop shot. Just because, why not? Man, I can't believe he hit it, and he probably felt the weight. But we're on the inside of the weed line right now, so. Hey, Slap, welcome in. Yeah, this water here is crystal clear. So this pond, little backstory on where I'm fishing. In 2019, this was pretty much empty. And there was a complete restoration done on it. When it was restored, they found out there's a leech problem in here, so they stocked tilapia to take care of the leeches. And then a bullfrog problem broke out to the point where, oh, there we go. Bullfrogs were a problem in the town because of the pond. So largemouths were thrown in here to control a bullfrog. Once the bullfrog population dwindled down, bluegill were put in to feed the bass, and then channel cat were put in here to act as catfish, basically pond filters. So Now I've got hit like 3 times right here, which is making me wonder if this worm is a little bigger. It is a 7-inch worm. Yeah, 30.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going to carbon, bro.
Fluoro?
Yeah, some carbon, you know,
Yeah,
plastic stuff.
yeah, it works, but I like braid. I fish a lot of different spots. So the braid works really well for me.
See it, you know?
Yeah. But that's where the feel comes in.
Okay. Talk to me.
Once you get the right setup, you can feel your bait. You don't really need to see it.
But they see it though, you know?
Nah, not as much as you think.
Okay. I was questioning that too, you know? Especially how clear the water is, you know?
Yeah. I think this is like 6.5 acres. All right, we just switched up color. I put on an Aaron's Magic. Cindy. Welcome in, Cindy. I think everybody in here knows Cindy. If you don't, then you should. Cindy and Travis are the reason that I started catfishing. I've never really been into catfishing until I found Cindy's channel, and her and Travis are catching some freaking lake monsters and having a blast doing it. And I started catfishing, and I'll tell you what, they're right. It's fun. And it's easier to do live streams while you're catfishing because you can just sit there and, you get your bait out and you just sit and wait. Bass fishing's way harder to do alive. Now, right here where I'm at, it's not that bad. But like on the boat and at the home lake, it's brutal. Right here, I'm just kind of sitting in one spot. So tempted to stream snipe you. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Oh, there's some good bass in here for sure. For sure. They're just hard to catch because they've been being caught their whole freaking life. My lives are bass fishing. If it's a tournament, I'm rarely in chat. Oh, no, that's all good. Just show up randomly. Oh, good luck finding this spot. But hey, if you can, bring a rod and reel. There's one guy, well, um, two people that figured out where my home lake is. One guy, pretty cool dude. Um, he actually snapped a rod in half one day when I was live. I think a lot of people saw that. He's a cool dude. Another dude, um, I actually met that guy at the lake, and he didn't follow my channel prior to me meeting him at the lake. Another dude, um, local guy, was following my channel, and he told me he used Google Earth and maps and all kinds of shit to figure out where I was at. Um, a lot of times I would like leave the lake and leave the live going while I was driving home. And the dude told me that he would rewatch the lives and pause it and read the road signs that I was passing to figure out where I was at, which I thought was kind of creepy. Yeah.
You guys got too much line up on here? Bait caster?
Looks like you got not enough.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Okay.
You should be filled up. See that there's a little bevel?
Yeah, yeah.
You should be just about to that bevel on the top edge there.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it should tell you, you probably still don't have the box, but in the box or on the box or in the paperwork that comes with the reel, it'll tell you how much line it holds for every, like, 8, 10, 12.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll tell you right here on the. Oh.
That'll tell you the line weight, like the rating. It'll tell you it's good for like, quarter to half ounce lure or,
Yeah, you're right.
30, 80 pound braid, whatever it is.
So I should have more like up to where to cover the red, right?
Not all the way cover it, but you see where it starts to bevel right there at the top,
Yeah, yeah. Pretty much.
just below that bevel.
Okay, okay.
Just in the area, enjoyed the bridge, sweet spot. What bridge? What bridge you talking about? Let's see, I missed a little bit of chat. What's my biggest bass out of here? 8 pounds. All our lakes out here, well, there's some that are like right in the middle of the city. Your local dam is 287.1 million cubic meters. So we have tiny to big, but ones are like hen's teeth. That's a big lake, 287 meters. Or 287 million meters. Because a meter's just over a yard, right? I don't know. I'm not good with metric. The only metric I know is that the 10 millimeter is like never anywhere to be found when you need it. Wrench or socket. Where are you at, Jim? There's some really good bass lakes down here, and there's some lakes down here that will freaking absolutely humble you. There's some spots where you can come out here and catch 10, 12, 15 bass a day and always have a chance at a 15-pound bass. And there's lakes that'll make you want to give up fishing altogether. Like my home lake, people come from other San Diego lakes and think that, oh, you're in the IE, okay. People come to my home lake and think they're going to come out and just slay it because, 3 days ago they were at a different lake and they caught 20 fish. And they come to my home lake and try to fish it the same way and get skunked and lose a lot of gear. So, Jim, the closest San Diego lake to you that I would recommend fishing would be Dixon. Dixon's not a big lake, but it is a big bass lake. And when I say big bass, I mean, Dottie came out of Dixon, and Dottie was 25 pounds. So she didn't count for the world record because she was foul hooked, but she was a big fish. And that she spawned in that lake many, many, many a time. So all her offspring are in there. There's some big fish in Dixon. Now, you can't, oh, there we go, we're getting hit. You can shore fish Dixon, or, I missed them again, or you can get a rental boat out of there. Check size. Hey, Anthony with the gold coin. Yeah, Dottie was like 25.1, I believe. The state record's like 21-3, I think. But yeah, if you want to make your make a journey down to some of the San Diego lakes, I would start with Dixon since it's one of the closest, and then you start making your way south and east. Most of our lakes are in East County, San Diego. It's a monster bass, right? And then Jim, if you stick around the channel long enough and I get to know you well enough, since you are on the IE, which is not that far from here, if you want to make your way down one day and meet up and fish the home lake, I'll show you how to catch some nice bass and cats out of my home lake. Yeah, if you guys have never read the story of Dottie, if you just type into Google Dottie the bass, IE, not Y on the name, there's a bunch of articles about it. Mac and Jed fished for her for quite a while. When she finally died, they believe of natural causes in the lake. Mac and Jed were actually called by the lake staff to come identify her body. It was Jed Dickinson and Mac Wheelie. They fished for her for a long time. They caught her twice, and both times she was foul hooked, so she never counted. It's been a little bit since we actually hit the salt. I'm actually due for a saltwater trip. I really want to do a couple tuna trips this year. So I got to get a hold of the boys and see what's going on. A couple of my buddies want to do a trip too. So what I'd really like to be able to do is set up a charter, get like 23 to 25 people that, you know, are actually committed to doing a charter, so we can just charter out a whole boat. Oh, that was freaking cool. I don't know if you guys saw that on camera. That bird just came down and snapped up that butterfly. Doda, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. But yeah, the saltwater is going to be insane this year. The tuna bite should be really good. We got the El Nino brewing, so head up and get some. I've never salmon fished. I'd love to go up there and fish, NorCal though. All right, so I got hit once on this thing. What do I got on here? Okay, I got the Aaron's Magic. Let me move this bait again. Oh hell yeah, that was a cast right there for being in the wind. That's right over that hump. So that cast, Hayward. I got a buddy that moved up to Hayward years ago. So the wall is 33 meters. Are you talking about that dam? Santa Rosa. That's where good old Subcool was at before he went to Arizona. There you go. Hell yeah. Fernando's on a fish over here. Nice. Yeah, for here. All right, he just got one. It's my turn now. Come on, fishes. Ugh. I got hit, but I think these robo worms I'm using are a little big for this spot. But that's all good. Big bait, big fish, right? Come on, fishes. I really want to throw on this mice tail and see what that does. I need to at least get one more fish on the board, and then I'll throw on a mice tail. Let's see if anything goes for that. Heck yeah. Yeah. Hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
There you go.
Thank you, bro.
I got three, one kind of different little angle on there.
So good. Thank you.
Yep. And away he goes. All right, come on, fishes. I've been fishing this drop shot really slow. Yeah, the redwoods are sick. I had a cousin that used to live up in Fresno, so we'd go up there and freaking hit the redwoods quite a bit. Hey, Little John, welcome in. All right, come on, Bass. Where are you at? Where are you at? I figured these colors I'm throwing would work, but I think they might be a little big. I'm tempted to go back to the Morning Dawn. What else do I got here? Do I not have my custom Crappy Man color with me? At least it's in this box. I don't. Do I? Oh, I do. I do. I might throw that. All right. I got so many options with me. Come on. World Round. Yeah, I remember you. Come on, fishes. You little jerks. Eat the bait. Eat the freaking bait. This weather's got them like confused. This morning it was raining and freaking freezing cold. And then it's windy. And the wind keeps swirling different directions too. Oh, the oak disease sucks, man. The redwoods are cool. If you ever get the opportunity, it's definitely worth checking them out. That and the sequoias. Sequoias are freaking massive. I put in every year for a deer tag up in that area. And it's one of those spots where like it's going to take like 18, 20 points in your tag points to get a deer tag up there. But eventually I'll be able to get up there and deer hunt up there. That'll be fun. I'm thinking about this year. It's killing a lot of 100-year-old trees. Yeah, that's the part that sucks. I'm thinking this year of like trying to find a place that I can rent a horse and do like a 3-day trip here where I can freaking horseback into some spots. Get way out of where everybody else is going. I just don't know if there's like there's not like a Hertz rental car for horses. Hey, right on, Earl. Have a good one, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you dropping in. Yeah.
My shit lost the ring. The leading one. It's gonna fuck me up? Yeah, huh? It's gonna cut my shit on.
Yeah. Eventually. It'll start fraying. Well, you got braid?
Yeah.
You should be okay, but yeah.
Fuck, I just lost it right now.
So you still have it then, right?
The little ring, yeah.
Yeah, you can probably get it to clip back in.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, as long as you don't lose it. If not, what you can do is
Did you glue it back in or what?
yeah. Like if you can get it to snap back in for right now, you'll be all right. If not, best thing to do is just go on Amazon and buy a rod repair kit, the rod tip repair kit. Cut that freaking eye off and put a new one on.
Let's go get another rod.
Or go get another rod.
I was wondering when they were gonna break. Oh yeah, snap back.
There you go.
Fuck yeah, Chris.
There you go. That's how you do it right there.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, country boy with channel subscription. I know how to saddle up. Hell yeah, I know how to saddle up. Not that I like a horse. I've my sis growing up and still to this day, my sister was a freaking horse girl. So she's had horses her whole life. I went for dirt bikes. She went for horses.
You got players?
Yeah. Is that the only rod you got right now?
Yeah.
Go buy yourself a spinning rod.
That's what I was fucking thinking. I've been looking at them, you know?
Yeah. So if you go on my some of my YouTube videos on my channel,
How do I look you up?
it's pretty easy. I got some links in some of my older videos to where you can get deals on like this setup I got right here.
Yeah.
You can get this reel right now for like $25.
Really?
And then the rod for like 60. Yeah, horse rental would be the problem is the insurance and the liability on something like that would be crazy. Because like Hertz or Avis or Alamo, if you pay for the extra insurance, you wreck the car, they'll just bring you a new one. I think if you wreck the horse, you're kind of screwed. All right, we're gonna try something, guys. We're gonna get rid of the drop shot worm, and we're gonna we're gonna go with a mouse tail. Yeah, at some point, if you want, I can find my YouTube channel on your phone for you. Because it's kind of hard to find. There's like 3 different people with the same name, but they're all like dead channels. So
Yeah. I'm gonna try fucking, you know.
Yeah,
Have all knowledge, bro. I just barely started fucking lake fishing.
yeah, yeah. It's a whole different animal than the salt.
Yeah, bro.
The salt, you throw a freaking big old fat ass freaking
Bait.
bait and just let it go.
Something to reel it, you know.
Yeah, yeah. You throw on a freaking 8-inch mackerel on a fly line and fucking hold on.
So yeah, before I leave, I'll make sure to get that from you.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
All right, mouse tail, you guys. Chartreuse and orange, and we'll see what happens there. I don't think anybody's ever thrown a mouse tail in this little pond before. So we'll see what a mouse tail does out of here. Probably nothing. Maybe nothing, but maybe something. Who knows? Who freaking knows? Oh, I just got tipped. Oh, I missed him. Yeah, right. You feed the horse a sugar cube and he's diabetic and you kill it. Wow, that mouse tail got whacked quick. I don't know how I missed that hook set. I missed like 4 hook sets now today. Wish he was half baked. Hey, Charity, welcome in. Hey, Charity, happy late birthday. All right, that mouse tail got tapped, so that could have been a bluegill though too. But we're gonna fish it for a little bit and see what happens. I need to get this thing like a little more over to my right. Oh, I got whacked again. That's twice that mouse tail's got hit. I'm wondering if it's bluegill and they just can't get it. Oh, again, it's getting hit. We're about to get a bass on a mouse tail, you guys. Come on, fishy. Come on. Take it. Let's see. Let's go. It's been hit 3 times now. Fourth time will be a charm. I've been missing hook sets like crazy today. I don't know what the deal is. And I'm a hook sharp. It's a freaking owner hook. I think it's just me. I'm gonna fish this thing slow because these my tails float too, so they don't drop like a drop shot does. Like they don't sink, you know. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy. You little bitches. I know they've hit it, so then again, it could be. Yeah, it's definitely true. You never know. Those little fish freaking feed and trigger those big fish to come out and try to figure out what those little fish are eating on. And next thing you know, you got a freaking state record. Come on, fishes. I mean, even small fish are fish, you know. So I am in a little 6-acre pond, so a fish is a fish at this point. We've got 2, so we need like 6 more. Oh, come on. All right, there's that weed line. Let me get through it. All right. We're right through that weed line now, so we should be sitting right on the edge of it. See what happens on the inside edge of it. Come on, fish. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I need a fish, dang it. I'm getting impatient over here. I got dice with me too. I can throw dice. As much as people hate on the dice, they actually catch fish. But I want to catch a bass on a mouse tail. All right. Let's move this thing a little bit. Oh yeah, I was full on in the weeds. I'm almost wondering here if I should adjust my leader length. But I've caught a few fish and had a few little nibbles. So I almost don't want to adjust the leader because of that. Let's throw this out that way. Oh, that was pretty deep. Okay. All right, here we go. Fish coming any moment here. Any minute, I feel it. We're at what, 58 likes. I think once we get to 60, we'll get a fish. Because, you know, they know, those fish know about those thumbs up. So, come on, fishes. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow, I might just take the boat down and get it wet and test it out, make sure everything's good so that Friday we can get out on the boat and fish if the weather's going to be good. I know next week we're supposed to be up into like the 90s again. So that'll be interesting. It went from like the 80s down to the 50s, and then it's going to shoot back up into the 90s. So that weather change is going to be interesting to see what the fish do with that. I need to get to the home lake and get some catfish. It's been too long since I've been out there. It's been a couple of weeks. I'm surprised nobody's called me from there to see where I'm not fishing. All right. I'm going to stand up and cast this and give it one hell of a cast. I think if I can hit the right spot here, I can get something over 3-4 pounds. It's just a matter of getting it out to the right spot. Oh man, the action of that just, I don't know if you guys can't see it in the water, but just that little twitch into the rod like that. This tail's going a million miles an hour on this mice tail. All right, let me get a good cast here. There we go. All right. Bass incoming. Come on. Come on, bass. Now, what happened to chat? Chat got quiet. It's because I'm not catching fish. Oh, come on. Max, type dot caught, and that'll bring up the fish count. Make sure there's no spaces between the dot, the period, and the caught. I've missed more than I've caught, though. I don't know what's going on with my hook sets today, but something's not working. Come on, fishes. You got a nice bright green chartreuse freaking orange bait out there. You should be able to see it and hit it. And it's a bait they've never seen here. So come on. I almost want to throw a freaking crappie man booty toad over here. Big old topwater freaking frog. That's more of a evening bite bait though here. Topwater. They freaking crush those booty toads here though. Come on, fish. I have a couple little crappie man panfish baits here too that I could throw. The circator and a few others. Those are like crappie baits. There's no crappie in here, so those will still hit the bluegill and the small bass. Yeah, this water's super crystal clear. The only reason it gets darker out farther is because of the weeds. Come on, fish. Where you at? Almost wondering if I change my leader length. On my drop shot. Oh, there we go. It just got tapped. They're tapping it, but they're not taking it. I wonder if that's bluegill tapping on that. Come on. I almost need a lighter weight with the wind. I can't really get a lighter weight to cast. So just need one more fish to show up so we can. I think they're camera shy. I bet if I turned off the live stream, we'd have like 15 in the next 3 minutes. I did put up some shorts yesterday. Some of the ones I caught. Hey, Dorothy, welcome in. Come on, fishes. Come on. Some of these blackbirds that are flying out here look really cool. Super black feathers and then like red under the wings. All right, come on. Come on, fish. Play nice. Oh, I'm in those weeds again pretty good. There we go. We're out of the weeds. All right. It's hard to tell where those fish are at because they move around so much in here. It's like one day they'll be deep, the next day they'll be like 2 feet off the bank. All right, back into that inner weed line. All right. Get the weeds off here. I'm really contemplating on lengthening my leader. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it or not. All right. There we go. Oh, that was out there. Holy crap. That's 3/4 of the way across the pond. Come on, fish. We need a bass. At least one more. At least one more bass. This one's out there too, so I'm going to slow roll this one back in. What I need to do is go get in the canoe and go fish the tulies over there. Because there's like kayaks and canoes and all kinds of stuff in this little pond. I'm almost wondering how Texas rig would work right now. Or if I should throw on a crankbait. The problem here with a crankbait is weeds. You end up getting just globs of weeds on your cranks. But they do chase the crankbaits here pretty well. All right, come on, fish. And it's hard to tell like how tall the weed line is out there because you can't see it. So I don't know if I should go like an extra 6 inches on a drop shot leader or 10 or 12 or who knows. All right, let's throw on a crankbait. Let's do it. Let's throw on the crankbait. We just drop that right there and let it sit for a second. I reeled it in like 40 yards. Come on, fish. All right, we're going to cut and retie. Let's go crankbait. See what happens with that. Oh, come on, cut. There we go. Okay. So there's that and that. And my weight. Clip my weight off of here and get everything put back in my little piece of line thrown in the trash right here. All right, now this way, when it's time to retie, I don't got to cut anything else because everything's already been cut off. All my eyes and everything are clean. So, and since I already finished my monster drink, that's a perfect spot for my old line to go. Okay, let's see. Do I want to go with the crankbait, or do I want to go with? I'm going to go with a spinner. See what happens with this spinner bait. If the spinner bait doesn't do it, then we'll go to the crankbait. Because why not, right? I was getting them on the spinner yesterday, so there's no reason I couldn't get them on a spinner today. All right, let me get this tied and we'll get her cast. Hey, Dorothy, coming in hot with the thumbs up. Appreciate you. All right, that's way too much knot or too much line for a Palomar. There we go. All right. So I'm going to throw this little white and chartreuse spinner, double willow blade. And I just got a little Crappie Man 3.5-inch paddle tail from my trailer. Already on the spinner, so all I got to do is tie my Palomar knot and we're good to go. Hopefully they're wanting to chase this little thing. We'll see right here in a minute. All right. She's tied up. Clip my tag. Put my little clipped piece of tagline in my can so it can go in the trash. All right. There we go. Little spinner. First cast with the spinner. See what we get. Come on, fishes. Come on, fish. I'm just real slow rolling it. Barely enough to get those blades moving. Something will hit it. If not, we'll go to something different. It's been way too long since we caught a fish, so Well, what?
Fucking spinning, see? The spin bait. That's it on. I lost it.
What line are you using?
15. I'll tell you right now.
Oh, trash almost rolled into the lake. That's the last thing I want.
Spider wire.
Okay.
You good?
It's all right, but you shouldn't be losing line in here. There's nothing like rock piles or brush piles or any of that you're running across.
Fucking shit, man.
I don't know. I would check those eyes on your
Okay.
rod and see if there's like a little rough spot somewhere that it's like,
A nick, huh?
yeah. Because all it takes is a couple little frays.
You're done, huh?
Yeah, you're done. But I would, if I were you,
Yeah.
I'd spend the money on the Suffix Advanced.
What's that?
The braid. That's what I'm using.
Okay.
Suffix Advanced. It's way better for the like frays and all that. It doesn't fray.
Okay.
So
Where do you get that at?
you can get it pretty much any bait shop.
Okay.
I think Walmart carries it.
All right, man.
It's like I know the last roll I bought of it, I bought at East County Bait and Tackle.
Yeah.
And they're I fucking hate that place.
Like Big Five or Sticks.
Big Five and Dick's they're all right. They don't really have a good variety.
Yeah, they don't.
Shit, Walmart's got a better selection than Big Five.
Yeah.
Angler's Arsenal. Well, Angler's Arsenal's way the hell down there. Angler's Arsenal's down at Point Loma.
Okay.
Down on Rosecrans. But like
by the Big Five or by the Dicks? Or like going towards already like Fishing Bay already?
No, they're more out towards like what the hell is it? Like Shelter Island.
Okay.
Like way out there. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's on the way to Fisherman's and H&M and all those.
Okay.
But, you know, East County Bait and Tackle, I think, is the closest like actual tackle store to us. And that's on
yeah, that's right here.
right across the street from the rodeo in Lakeside. Yeah, next door to 7.
Right next to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, right next door. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go check that place out. Man.
Yeah, they're kind of dicks. They're one of those places where like, if you're not in the cool kids club, you know, they're kind of like, why are you here? I'm working. Don't bother me. But they got a lot of shit.
Yeah. All right, man. Thank you, Chris.
Yep. All right, come on. This freaking spinner's got to catch something. Yeah, because I fish. Well, you know the other lake I'm talking about. I got the YouTube live going, so I won't say the name of the lake, but you know the one right down the road here. I've gone through Power Pro, Spider Wire, like 4 different kinds of line. And with all the rock piles and all the brush piles in there, I was getting broken off like crazy. With the Suffix, I don't got that problem.
Yeah,
Dorothy with the gold coin. Looking at what? Yeah. I like braid. I like the braid.
I've been fish braid in the bay, you know?
Oh yeah.
San Diego Bay, and it's good, bro.
Yeah.
But it's lately, I don't know, man. And I think with Spider Wire too, I really don't know.
Try the Suffix.
A friend of mine told me the Pro.
Power Pro?
Yeah.
Power Pro is great for the saltwater.
No, it's really good for, excuse me, I don't really know, but he told me it's really good too for the bait.
Not really.
No?
No.
Float
Yeah. Well, that's the Spectra. Yeah. But what I've noticed is it's easy to just like chafe the line, especially at Mo,
Yeah.
all the rock piles and all that. It just eats that Power Pro.
Oh.
All right, looks like they just shut down. Yeah, braid, no memory, none of that. Now it does there is different quality braids out there, but so far I've switched over to the I went from a long time ago I was fishing spider wider on my freshwater, and then I went to the Beyond braid and then Power Pro, and now I'm fishing the Suffix, and so far the Suffix Advanced has been the best braid out there for my needs. Okay, they're not hitting the spinner either. What the hell is going on all of a sudden? Something's weird here. We should have more than 2 fish on the freaking dock by now, or on the bank. Might have to go back to drop shot. Or, I know the crankbait would work here really well, but it's just there's so many weeds. God, you can just see that thing take a left turn in the air. Come on, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. Come on. I need that rod to bend in half. I want that lake pond monster out of here. I do have my chatterbait too. I could throw that. All right. All right. A little break in the wind. There we go. We're cast over kind of at a 45 from where the camera is looking, but then again, I am just sitting in one spot here bass fishing, so that's part of the problem. All right. Come on. Come on, fish. This spinner that I'm throwing, these blades on here kind of suck. They're the factory blades and they're a little too big for the bait, so they catch the bait. Double grilled cheese. That sounds fucking good right about now. I could go for 2 of those. Actually, Mrs. SoCal's got something cooking in the crock pot at home, so when I get home, food should be ready. Oh, it's fouled. Why is it fouled? It's those blades. All right. I think it's last cast with this is what I'm throwing. Last cast with this thing. And then we're going crankbait. And we'll get a crankbait fish. Damn, I just kind of threw that with the wind and it went a half a mile. All right, come on. Come on. Green River Trout Slayer. Is that Green River? Oh, there. Is that Green River, Utah or Montana? Yeah, look at that raw globbed up in the weeds. Oh, they came off. All right. All right. Well, one more cast with this thing. Why not? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's right. I knew that. I don't know why I said Montana. Wrong state. One to the left. Utah below Flaming Gorge. Okay. My dad used to actually live in the city of Green, or the town, or whatever you call it, of Green River. I've actually fished the Green River, which was more brown than green, but I didn't fish very much of it. Just all right. Bait switch again already. Let's go to trusty old oops. Throw on my little square bill here. I'm gonna throw this little guy on. He's done me very well out here. All right. Gets through the eye there. There we go. All right. Oh, believe me, um, Montana is on my list. Flathead's on the list. Um, and if I make it up to Montana, um, I will definitely be fishing with a rod. We'll definitely be hitting Rod's neck of the woods and fishing some pike and walleye with him. All right. Crankbait out. Let's see what happens with the crankbait. We're in the weeds. Crankbait in the weeds. All right. Hey, Northern, welcome back. I feel a big bass coming. I hope so. I freaking hope so. Let's see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna throw this crankbait kind of a parallel up the weed line here. Come on. Oh, one in the weeds. Already in the weeds. All right. So maybe I'll just rail it straight out in front of me. Even because I know every cast I'm going to end up in the weeds with this thing. Come on, fishes. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. All right. See if I can slow roll it and get it to not dive into the weeds. I don't know where the bass went. I haven't caught one in a while now. Oh, I'm in the weeds. Somebody needs to come up with a weedless crankbait. I don't know how you would do that though. Yeah, look at all those weeds on there. All right. So this is going to be one that I'm going to have to cast her at an angle and keep on the edge of the weed bed. That was not enough of an angle, but we'll see what we can do. Hopefully we can get whacked before we get into that weed bed. Come on, fish. Might be time to go back to the drop shot. Or we're just getting weeds every cast. So maybe time to go back to drop shot. Or yeah, I think drop shot. Maybe Carolina rig. I don't have any swivels with me. Or egg weights. Just gonna slow roll this and see if I can keep it up above the weeds. Oh, there's some in the weeds. Yeah, see, every cast I'm getting weeds on this thing. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? What should we switch to? There's what, 19 people hanging out? Somebody's got opinions, right? Somebody's got an opinion on what we should switch to. Here, let's go. There we go. That should get me parallel with the bank line and not in the weed line. Oh, nope. Already in the weeds. Oh, heavy weeds over there. Look at that. Good God, man. All right. So this is not going to work from where I'm at. So it's time to switch. Time to switch her up. So I think what we're going to do, you guys, is something I've wanted to try for a while. And I've actually never really tied on. But we're going to try a double drop shot. So let me find my drop shot hooks. Okay, there's a big old fatty drop shot bait. There's one drop shot hook. Where is my other? My little box is all mushed up with stuff. There's one. All right. All right. So we're going to try basically double drop shot setup. See what, if anything, that can do. So I'll need a lot more line than normal to tie that. But that's all good. All right. So get them tied up here. And we're going to be engaged in the business here. So we're gonna do this kind of different. I'm going to basically drop shot 2 different worms. and see if they have an option of 2 different worms. If they'll take options. That'll also tell us too if we notice that we're getting bit, but we're only getting bit on one of the 2. We'll know which, it'll kind of a color elimination. All right. So first drop shot hook's tied on. We'll go about 6 or 8 inches apart. Tie on the second drop shot hook. This will be interesting. I fished the dropper loops in the ocean, but I've never done like a double drop shot like this. Pretty much the same principle as a dropper loop, just tight knot instead of a drop shot or a dropper loop. So okay. Time my weight. And we're fishing. All right, this is going to be interesting, guys. Double drop shot. Never tried this before. You've seen it here first. Okay. Oh, did I screw that and not go through on my... I did. So I got to cut that weight real quick. Cut my weight off because I kind of screwed up a little bit. I tied it. I did not take my drop shot line through the... or my tag line. I didn't take it through the bottom hook the second time. So with the drop shot, I like to tie a Palomar. Well, I mean, it's the only one you can really tie with a drop shot, but do the Palomar. And then I take my tag end and go back through the eye of my hook so that it keeps my hook pointing up. Okay. Now we got the weight tied back on. Almost. So we got to, we're going to throw a couple baits on and get them out there and see what the bass want to eat this time. So I think I'll go back to my margarita mutilator, which I caught one on earlier. And guys, we're going to try something. We're going to go margarita mutilator on one and a dice on the other. Because why not? Why not? So we'll go with dice up top. Oh, no, I put the dice down on the bottom. Whoops, my fault. So we'll go margarita mutilator up top and dice on the bottom. How's that? All right, there we go. Double drop shot, different baits. Hey, Ferg, welcome in. All right, here we go, guys. Double drop shot. Never done this before, so let's see what happens. And then we got a dice and a robo worm on the same line. So maybe we get a double up. Or maybe we don't. Who knows? We can get the two biggest fish in the pond on this rig, or we could just be wasting time. Either way, we're fishing, so it's not a waste of time, right? I'm just gonna kind of dead stick it for a minute. See what happens. We got about 8 inches between the baits, so that'll tell us too, like, oh, we're in the weeds. That'll tell us also what level the fish are wanting the bait at. If they're wanting it lower or higher. All right, here we go. All right. Let's see what happens here. This could be interesting. This could be really interesting. Come on, fishes. I'm just going to fish this thing super slow. Fishing the dice on one and a 4-inch margarita mutilator on the other. We've already caught fish on the margarita mutilator, so. And I've caught fish on the dice. So we'll see which one works. If either one of them are going to work right now. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so. All right, it's starting to warm up too. Which is nice, but I'm wearing a freaking beanie and a hoodie and pants. It's getting a little warm. God, I really want to go fish the home lake. Just the weather's just been shit. There's no way I'm taking the boat out when it's windy like it's been. Man, chat got quiet. Guys, we're at 74 thumbs up and like 30% battery. We hit 100 before battery dies. What do you guys think? And there's only 9 people hanging out right now, so hopefully all 9 of you, if you already hit that thumbs up. We need another fish, damn it. It's getting frustrating. It's been way too long since I've caught anything. And I haven't really caught anything of decent size yet today, so. Oh, damn, we're down to 3 people hanging out. Come on, fish. We need you, you stupid fish. This double drop shot, though, this is a technique I've never tried. I don't even know if it'll work. The wind's blowing like 3 different directions here right now. It's like swirling around the hills. So now it's like kind of blowing across the pond towards the tulies. Whereas earlier it was blowing right to left. All right. Where am I at? Oh, I'm all tangled up. Look at that. How did that happen? Okay, well, maybe that's why I've never thrown a double drop shot before, because it turned into a tangled up mess right there. All right. Untangled. Let's try that again. See if I can cast that and keep it straight without tangling all up. Nope. I can see it swirling around itself in the air. So it might just be straight drop shot. Which means, yeah, I saw it twirling around in the air, so I'm pretty sure it's tangled. Oh, no, it's not. Dang it. All right, well, we'll give it one more cast on this and see what happens. We'll see what happens with that. Never know until you try. Very right. Very, very, very true. I mean, the dropper loop works great, saltwater, but that's a whole different, that's more of a live bait rig. So we'll see what this does. We'll see if it does anything. If it doesn't do anything, we'll just go back to regular drop shot. Oh, nice. No, that's a nice freaking bass right there. Oh, there we go. I just got whacked. Fernando just got a nice, that's probably 2.5, 3 pounds over here. Dude, that thing's fat.
Yep.
He's long.
Big motherfucker.
What'd you hit him on? Oh, on the spinner. Okay.
The trailer is light.
Okay.
Oh, he's big.
Nice.
Ah, you're gonna, buddy.
So you just got a nice big old bass over here on the spinner. Nice.
Motherfucker really want to let himself.
Now you can see he caught one by hand. All right. You guys got to check this one out. He's, well, it's a nice fish. It's a real nice fish. Nah, he didn't catch my bass. My bass is bigger than that. I'll show you guys this in a minute.
Sorry to bother you, man.
No, no worries. No worries. Because I want to kind of show my, I want to show everybody in chat that thing too. Check this one out, guys. It's a nice bass, right? For a little pond. All right. He's nice. Come on. There he goes.
One more.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get like the, there we go.
Thank you.
That should have like, you know, a good one of him and then kind of the angle, you know. It's a nice fish. Heck yeah. Yeah, that's a nice bass right there, huh? For a little pond. He's decent. On the spinner. I think I have a white spinner with me too. Oh no, I don't. I don't. Now I do have my Crappy Man custom color chatterbait that I could throw. Which I might have to throw that here in a little bit. How far out was he?
Not far, like, they're in here, bro. I mean, I don't know. Look, let me tell you right now. Hold on.
Maybe I'm overcasting where they're at. Let's see what I want to be able to see what this is doing in here. Okay. All right. We'll go for a little short cast. About 20 yards off and see what happens.
So when I've been here by myself, whatever, I go I try the Carolina, and then I try the spinner bait, and then when I don't get that, I go and I get the bluegill. See, and the
Oh yeah,
what? The bluegill are around like that.
they're all they're close. Yeah,
Like right over here, right?
yeah,
And right behind them are the bass. So right now, when I was going that way, I was kind of like a little bit towards the middle, you know? I mean, towards the shore, and boom, and it caught it, you know?
right.
But at the same time, it's like what you say though. What you say is it makes sense, bro. Because last time there was another guy here, and he was throwing towards the middle of the bubbler, and he was like every time
Yeah,
he cast out, he'd catch one. You know?
yeah,
So I mean, I don't know. You know?
yep.
You use your spinner?
No, I got a drop shot right now.
Okay. Yeah, it's up to you. You want to relocate, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Try it.
So you guys see that guy asked for a mod in my channel, and what did he get? He got timed out. You ask for a mod in this channel, and you're automatically get timed out, and you will never. Now DB Biggins will never, ever, ever be eligible to be a mod in this channel. All right, this ain't working. It's time for something different. We're gonna go just straight drop shot. We're going just straight drop shot. But what I think I'm gonna do is I want a little longer of a leader on my drop shot so my worm stays up higher. So let me retie everything. I'm gonna see if I can keep this this robo worm up above the weed line a little bit. See if maybe they're feeding up above the weed line rather than down below it. But who knows? Where they were an hour ago, they might not be now. That didn't work. My freaking knot got stuck inside the eye of the hook. Oh, come on. Get out of there. My knot's all balled up in the eye of the hook. There it goes. There it is. Now it's free and clear. All right. So let me cut this one off. I want to put stuff away while as I retie. That way I'm not looking for it in an hour going, where the hell did it go? Okay, there we go. That came off nice and clean. I will put my dice back in my baggie. Hey, Ray with channel subscription. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel. All right. Now, time to retie. All right, we're going to go with a longer leader here on the drop shot. So, see if maybe the fish are biting up higher in the water column. Now, he did just get one over here on the spinner, which means they are kind of chasing a little bit. So, that's a good sign. All right. There we go. Hook tied. Now I just got to double back through the eye of the hook, tie my leader, and we're in business. All right. Hey, Annie B, welcome in. All right. We're tying up, guys. We're retying. And then we'll be back in the water in just a couple of seconds here. All right. Just got to tie the knot for my weight, for my drop shot. I don't have any of my little other drop shot weights that just kind of slide up the line. So I got to use a little bell weight, but that's fine. All right. Now, get Mr. Worm back on here. And we're golden. All right. So I tied a little bit longer of a leader on the drop shot. Keep that worm up a little bit higher in the water column. See what happens with that. So here it goes. That was not the cast I wanted, but it's all right. Small pond, the fish could be anywhere. They could be deep, they could be shallow, they could be in the middle. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm getting everything situated. Okay, there we go. Now, let's see if we can get a bass to come out and play. Because why not? That's why we're here, right? Cast it over that way, so we'll turn the camera a little bit. We got the Margarita Mutilator tied back on. Already caught 2 fish on it earlier, so. Oh, my battery's down at 20%, guys. We're gonna die here pretty soon, but that's all good. It's all good. I'm pretty sure the next live stream we're gonna do is gonna be on the boat. So if the weather's cooperating tomorrow, we'll be out on the boat tomorrow. If not, we'll be out Friday. Thursday, I gotta help a buddy out, so I won't be able to fish Thursday. But we'll be on the boat. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Friday, depending on weather. Right now, the wind's kicking back up. So we'll see what happens here with the wind kicking back up. Come on, fish. Stupid jerks, eat the bait. I just want at least one more. We know there's nice bass in this pond. It's just a matter of, like, are they actually going to be biting what I'm throwing? We know I've already got a couple on drop shot. It's just a matter of what the heck are they doing now? Come on. I mean, it is freaking 2:30 in the afternoon too, so need lucky pickles. There you go. I need lucky something right now. I mean, I've only got 2 fish today out of here. That ain't normal for here. Right? See, it's usually like that's usually how it works. Right when I start eating something or whatever on the lake, the freaking fish just decide that that's the best time to start hitting. Now I did switch up my leader length. Hey, get hooked. No, I'm drop shot. Fishing a drop shot. All right. Yeah, I got about a 30-inch leader on this, so. And I think still, well, that might have just been me. I was gonna say it's still in the weeds, but that was probably just me bringing it back through the weeds. All right. Deep cast. We're gonna go for a deep cast and see what happens. That was not as deep as I wanted, but it's good. Yeah, right. It's funny too, like water's cold for the flounder. I thought flounder liked cold water. But yeah, you're right, Ray. It seems like every time I'm out on a tuna trip and I start eating a burger or something, like first bite, man, the fish just go freaking crazy. All of a sudden, it just turns into a wide open bite. Oh, 52. Okay. Yeah, this water I'm at right now stays about 60, 65 all year. Well, in the summer it gets hot, but the sun heats the heck out of it. But even in the winter, it stays about 60, 65. Now my home lake, it was down in like January, February. It was down to like the low 40s. And the fish just did not want to bite during that. Well, this little pond I'm fishing right now is actually fed from a hot spring. So that water comes out of the ground, a little over 90 degrees. And by the time it gets over here, it's in the, high 60s. We got wind swirling this water in like 3 or 4 different directions. So no telling what the fish are doing under there. I want that water wolf camera that Rod has, so I can put it on a float here and see what they're doing. I'm just fishing this drop shot real slow, you guys. Real slow. I don't think I would eat the fish out of here. I mean, I don't eat fish anyway, but the only real edible fish out of here is the catfish. And there is some big cats in here. Next time I go live, I'll probably do some catfishing over here. Well, if I'm not on the boat. Next time I go live here, I'll bring some cat bait. How's that? Not in here. There's no crawfish in here. My home lake, same thing. There's no crawdads in there either. Which makes me want to sneak some in and fish them. Come on, add some, right? I mean, it wouldn't be hard. I'd go buy a couple dozen and throw them in here. Problem is, they wouldn't survive. The bass would freaking eat them up like crazy, and then what's left, people find them and catch them and use them for bait. This spot, like right now, even though it's almost 3 o'clock on a Tuesday, there's nobody here. But come Saturday, this place will be crawling with people. All right. I'm thinking it might be time to switch colors. I'm going to try a color I haven't thrown yet. And it'll be a bigger worm, so it'll target bigger fish. So, let me go into my little box of tricks here. And we're going to throw the 7-inch red craw. So what we're going to tie on next on the drop shot. Let's see what that does. That's a big old freaking 7 inch is a big worm for here. So, but our goal is to catch the biggest fish in this pond. So, bigger baits, bigger fish. All right, there we go. Come out one rib back. There we go. There it is. There it is, y'all. Let's see what happens. How's that thing? Oh yeah, I like to look at that in the water. All right, here we go. No, I'm still drop shot. Yeah. I just tied on a bigger drop shot worm.
Really?
Yeah.
I got some robo worms. You need one?
That's what I'm using.
Okay.
I got those. I got a couple of custom colors too. But I just put on a big old 7-inch robo worm, the red craw. So see if they want that. It's like they kind of shut down.
Yeah, a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
Big guy. How heavy you think you was?
It's probably a good 2 or 3.
Yeah, this weekend, somebody came by here. I was here this weekend, but late, and they said, the guy caught one, put it right on the grill.
Really?
Yeah. Boom. Like,
Gnarly. A bass?
yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
Really?
Yeah.
Good or what?
They're not really that good. I've seen people do that down in the bay with like mackerel.
I mean, mackerel's good. I've eaten mackerel before.
Yeah, but out of the bay.
I mean, I've eaten that. I've actually eaten it out of fucking Imperial Beach.
Oh,
Yeah, back in the day, you know.
yeah.
Yeah, mackerel's pretty good, bro. Fry it up, the white rice. Good.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah. What do you usually go for? The catfish?
Where here?
Any lake?
Oh, usually bass and cat. And then
Carp pretty good. Carp's fucking huge, bro.
carps get big. Carp are fun to fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard there's really big carp in the channels in El Centro.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. I've gone down there a few times and fished them.
It's hard to fish out there, is it? Or what?
Nah, it's pretty simple.
They let you or what?
Yeah. You just got to find spots where you can actually get to the water.
Okay.
Because a lot of the canals down there is,
They're stuck to the
there's so many
stations, right?
it's all the weed lines
Oh, there's a lot of weed in there?
along the edges. Yeah, so you really don't have anywhere to like actually get to the water.
Okay. Yeah. I want to fish out there too. See what's up.
I've been out to like you know where Gordon's Well's at?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the canal that goes through Gordon's Well,
Uh-huh.
and dude, there's some freaking nice fish out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it by Superstition or no?
No, it's way past Superstition.
Okay. Yeah, I know where it's at. I've never been out there though.
Out in the sand dunes out there.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty gnarly out there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, there's smallmouth out there. There's largemouth. There's channel cat. There's flathead cat.
Yeah.
Carp.
There's channel cats in here too, you know?
Yeah.
Hard to get. Or I was reading on the internet that you gotta fish them at night.
Catfish is more of a nocturnal. Yeah. They'll bite here all day long in this pond. It's just a matter of getting the right bait out there.
Yeah, you gotta soak it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, like hot dogs, believe it or not, work really good out here for the cat.
Hot dogs and bread.
Yeah. Yeah, I've caught what's probably the biggest catfish in this pond on bread.
How big?
It was like 15.
You was back?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a Wally's, buy some bread because you know all his shit's already stale. You know.
I got some bread. I think I'm a live bait right now. See what's up, you know?
Yeah.
Fish that I've been trying to catch on that end, and he's gnarly, bro. He takes it, goes towards the middle of the lake, and leaves it alone.
Yeah.
They fucking aggressive, bro.
I'm kind of tempted to take the canoe out there, but the Thule line out there is only like 2 feet deep.
And then too, like, too much weight, bro. You can't stay.
You can't stay anywhere. Yeah.
If you take like a anchor, you know what I mean?
Right.
You get an anchor at Walmart, huh?
Yeah. The pike attacked the bass. Oh, I've had. Oh yeah, I've had all kinds of fish chase my fish. The ones that piss me off is when I'm tuna fishing and the sharks come in and freaking you reel in a head. Really?
Yeah.
Damn. That's your. Yeah. That's the line.
Line, huh?
Yeah.
I don't think spider wire is good, bro.
That or your knots. What knot are you tying?
Fisherman's knot.
Okay, go for the Palomar.
So Palomar?
Yeah.
Right. And then you know the way I catch it too, you know, like when I'm gentle with it, you know,
Right.
like it's cool. But then when I snap it, you know, like fast action, like
That might be your knot.
yeah.
That could be the knot coming out. Next time it happens, look at your line and see if it's a clean like break or if it's frayed a little, like, you know, kind of like coiled up a little bit.
I think it is a knot because this time I took it out and it was a knot. I looked at it and I was like, fuck the knot. I mean, it really still had the you know the knot on it.
Oh, really? That's
And I told the mini one, you know.
right.
They had the big one, the big spinner bait.
Yeah.
The mini one. I told the mini one.
Huh.
And then the little spin bait that I throw, it's not that heavy. Huh?
Right. I'm contemplating throwing a chatterbait.
Right? I tried my smatter bait too. I mean, the one that I showed you, remember?
Yeah.
Took it. I think it's the line, bro.
It might be.
First, I thought it was like, because I was using 10, right? And I said, fuck this, I'm going to go back to 15. I went to 15 and I'm still doing it.
Start using Palomar knots and see if that'll tell you right there if it's your line or you're not. Because the Palomar is not going to break or come out. All right, come on, fish. I need at least one more fish on camera before I leave. This is getting ridiculous. All right. All right, come on. That wind took it way to the right or to the left. Oh, 10% battery. We're going to die here pretty quick, guys. I didn't bring a charger or anything with me. We only got a couple minutes left before the battery dies. I'll wait till I get to 5% warning and then I'll kill it. Hopefully we'll get a fish between now and then. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. They just kind of shut off. Come on, fishes, fishes, fishes. Where'd you go? They just shut down all of a sudden. It's like I hit the one little window where they were biting, and then they just quit. Guys, we're at 84 thumbs up. Appreciate you. Can we get that to 90 before the battery dies? I don't think so, because the battery's at like 10%. So we had like 35 people in here at the beginning. All right, I'm just gonna let this thing sit there for a minute and see what happens. I'm not even gonna touch the rod. I'm just gonna let it sit. Kind of give it a little bit of wiggle with the just by kicking the line a little bit. I don't know what the heck happened to these fish. They just like decided they didn't want to come out and play anymore. But you never know. That pond monster could decide to bite at any second. I can't believe I missed the two. Well, I've missed 3 bites now. Which doesn't make sense. I probably tried to set before they actually grabbed the bait all the way. Because with the drop shot, they'll suck the bait in a couple of times before you get to the hook, you know. So I might have just taken it away from them. Come on, fish. Come on, fishy. We need at least one good freaking 5-pound bass before the battery dies. I don't know if they're gonna come out and play or not. We got the bait for it on there. We got the 7-inch red craw robo worm on a drop shot. Come on, fish. Come on. Come on. Man, where'd everybody go? You guys got quiet. Let's run it up, chat. All right. Come on. We need one fish before the battery dies. One more at least. One more before the battery on the phone dies. Should have brought my charger with me. I didn't even think about it. I didn't think I'd be over here this long, honestly. I can't really move around because cell service over here kind of sucks. But what I'm going to do is, in a minute here, I'm going to call it on the live stream. I'm going to kind of move around a little bit in the pond and fish it. And then I'll just make shorts. What the hell did I just snag? I just snagged into something. I don't know what that was. I got everything back though. That's weird. There's a snag of something right out there. So what I'm going to do is whatever that snag was, I'm going to fish right next to it. If that was a rock or a tree branch or something, there should be a fish hiding by it. I've never, ever got snagged in this pond. Ever. There's like not really anything to snag on. Come on, fish. Getting tired of waiting. Come on. All right, guys. I just got the 5% notification on the battery. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Call the stream a day. I'm going to fish a little more around here. So if I get more fish, I'll, make a short out of it. So I'll have a little bit of battery left, but we're going to call it. We'll might go charge the phone up, come back out here in a little while, and maybe hit some catfish for the evening bite. See what happens that way. But either way, if I don't come back out tonight, if the weather's good enough tomorrow, I'll hit the home lake on the boat tomorrow. If not, I'll probably try to hit it Friday because I got things I got to do Thursday. So anyway, keep an eye out. I might go back live in a little while, guys. After I charge up the phone, maybe we'll come out and try some catfishing. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. And keep an eye out for the next one.